What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over Zach Ertz news that came out today by the NFL as well. And there's some information coming out right now about a trade that's supposed to happen with Zach Ertz, okay? I figured in 2020, they would have at least tried to trade him during that trade deadline. And unfortunately, he was on IR. And unfortunately, it couldn't happen. You can't trade players on IR. So the news today is that Eagles insist they won't release three-time Pro Bowler Zach Ertz, and with multiple teams interested in a trade, Ertz is getting antsy for Philadelphia to get a deal done. Pretty much Zach Ertz wants a release. He just wants to get released, and that's it. But the Eagles are saying, nope, not happening. I'm just tired of this, honestly. I just want him to get traded, and I want this done. We save the same amount of cap space regardless if we trade him or if we restructure. It wouldn't have even mattered regardless. There's no big difference in money at all. It's the same exact number regardless, okay? And I put that picture up of Zach Ertz being in a Colts uniform because it could happen too. Okay, that definitely can happen. He might want to get let go to see if he can, sign with the Colts and kind of have a new beginning over there in Indianapolis. So there's a lot of different ways this can go. I mean, I don't mind like catering to players. There are players out there that organizations do respect, and they say, hey, they're not going to trade him to a horrible place. They want it the best for the player. They want good compensation, but they want the best for the player as well. So then hearing that it's not even going to be a fourth or a fifth round pick. So then I'm hearing that's not the case either. I mean, teams aren't even going to give up a third or a fourth for Zach Ertz right now. That's why this trade hasn't been done. I mean, what does the market really say about Zach Ertz right now and the type of player he is and what he is? I don't know, because if you can't even get a fourth rounder for him, what are we expected to even get? A fifth, a sixth? I mean, they even mention a third and fourth. So I'm saying to myself, is a fifth going to be enough? What do the Eagles actually want from him? To be honest, guys, like as long as it's not like a 6th-round pick, I don't even care, because you can get some hungry dogs in this draft in the 5th round anyway. So I'm not even really it doesn't even matter. I'm not expecting that much. Okay, but it really does show what the league thinks of Zach Ertz. And they're not going to release him. It's not going to happen. From what they're saying, the Eagles are definitely not releasing him. They're going to get a deal done regardless. Because really, whose fault is this in the end? The Philadelphia Eagles, because they waited too long. The more time that goes by, the less leverage that they have, because all teams are going to do is sit there and say, Ertz is guaranteed is what, $8.5 million for this year, whatever it is, and he wants a new contract. Okay, the Eagles aren't going to keep him on the roster, so teams are waiting for the Eagles to release Zach Ertz, and then they'll swarm him right when he's released. Okay, so that's what teams are waiting for. We don't have the leverage. I think last year we tried to trade him. There was rumors, speculation, whatever you call it. Take it with a grain of salt. The Eagles were actually trying to trade Zach Ertz. It didn't happen. He was on IR. You can't trade players that are on IR. And I think there was rumors that Green Bay or Baltimore, both teams were interested in Zach Ertz by the trade deadline. It didn't happen. So I don't really know what to ride on this. I mean, to be honest, guys, as long as we get something for Ertz, I mean, I really don't want to give him up for pennies. I'm not looking for a 2nd or a 1st round pick. At least, if they got a 4th for him, I'd be happy. If they got a 3rd, I'd be really happy. But for a 5th or 6th, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous, because obviously the team that's getting him obviously doesn't think he's definitely going to be worth more than that. And the Eagles aren't going to budge until they get something that's at least meet in the middle at a 4th round pick. I'll be happy with that. Who cares? At the end of the day, if you can end up getting another pick, you got 11 draft picks in this draft in 2021. So there's a lot really standing on this right now. But at the end of the day, I just want him gone. Like, I understand I don't care if he's impatient. I don't care if his time is running out. It doesn't matter. Like, it's over. The business side is starting, and it's going to be over soon. And Zach Ertz, unfortunately, too bad. It is what it is. And then people come at me and they say, oh well, I'm tired of being emotionally connected to these players. I appreciate everything he's done since the day he was drafted here. I understand that, but it's just time to move on, get whatever you can get for him, and just Move forward. That's all. No looking back. Move forward. New era in Philadelphia. Youth movement. That's all I care about. Dallas Goedert's the new starting tight end. And, you never know what you could do in the draft. If you get Kyle Pitts and you could do different things with this offense, you never know. So get a 4th-round pick. As much as I think that's great value for Zach Ertz. Get a 4th-rounder. If they get a 4th-rounder, I think that's good compensation. Because I already knew we're not getting a 2nd or a 1st-round pick. It's not going to happen. I mean, they've waited this long to try to trade him, and that's the Eagles' fault for not trading him last year or the year before that. I mean, you never know at this point, but, Zach Ertz's future in Philadelphia is definitely done, and I want this to be done. I want Dallas Goedert to be the new starting tight end, and obviously I don't know what they're doing using, they're going to use 2 tight end sets, obviously, because since Nick Sirianni did say, wasn't really hiding that, so there's a lot really going for this thing, so. Zach Ertz, we're going to see next few days. Everything's going to start to heat up the next few days on what's going on with this team. So we'll see what happens, guys. And other than that, I will see you guys later. Shake Squid up, Flowers Fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.